You know, while I was playing Wormwood, there was a mechanic that he had that other players don't have, that actually kinda gives him an edge in combat. This is the fact that he can apply regen to himself. Regen basically acts like extra health on top of whatever health the player currently has, making the beginning of fights a little bit easier. And this really got me thinking, what is the tankiest the player can get? How much damage can we absorb if we really push everything to the limit? And that's what I really want to find out. How we're going to do this is that we're going to combine armor with healing to really show how much damage the player can take. Armor is pretty simple, so first we're going to take a look at regen. Regen is not very common and is accessible via two means: jelly beans and the tillweed salve. One you get through farming and the other is from a boss fight. Jelly beans are the best for this because they straight up give you a 1 HP per second heal for 2 minutes. The tillweed salve is not as good, providing only a 0.3 health per second heal over 1 minute. We can add these two heals together and get a combined heal of 140 HP. In addition to this, we could also use characters that have innate regen. WX78 is able to get a 0.33 regen thanks to using his bean booster circuits. The moose form of Woody also gets a 0.33 health regen, and Wormwood can heal 1 health a second when he's using his compost wrap. If you combine Wormwood's compost heal with jelly beans and the tillweed salve, this makes Wormwood heal 2.3 HP a second. Really doesn't sound like much, right? But this is actually quite a lot when you wear armor. With this regen, you can just tank Ancient Guardian and Ancient Fuel Weaver without losing any HP. So does that make Wormwood the best tank? Well, no, we can do a bit more. We haven't even really talked about defense yet, which is kind of where armor comes into play. Armor makes it so that healing is more effective. This is kind of why tanking is much better on a player versus, say, on a beefalo. Healing a beefalo with the blue cap will give about 80 HP, roughly 4 hits from a spider, whereas a player with a log suit will heal 20 HP, but will able to take 5 hits from a spider for the same amount of healing. The effectiveness of healing increases based on what armor you are wearing, making that 20 health blue cap heal effectively 100 HP while wearing log armor. Thulecite makes the blue cap heal around 200 HP, and with marble armor you'll heal around 400. So back with Wormwood, since he is able to tank Fuel Weaver or Ancient Guardian, Wormwood's regen of 2.3 HP a second is effectively 46.6 HP a second while he's wearing marble armor, which is why he is able to tank bosses like the Guardian and the Fuel Weaver without really taking any actual damage. Heck, you can just sit with marble armor as WX and just tank a spider forever. But these characters are not the best for this though, and you may already know who I'm gonna mention here. Warley. Warley has a unique mechanic that overtakes most other characters, and that's his garlic spice. Most people tend to think garlic spice is kinda pointless, since it doesn't even reduce the damage that armors take. It only adds a small percentage of damage protection. Take for instance in combination with the log suit. You will have an 80% damage absorption by the log suit, then 33% absorbed by the garlic spice, meaning you're only getting about 87% damage reduction. But adding garlic spice actually makes it so that Warley's HP becomes 225 versus the standard 150. Garlic spice makes you have effectively 50% more health. This also means that you'll have 50% more healing. So a pierogi with garlic spice effectively heals 60 HP versus only 40. And this all leads up to the one and only tank master, Wigfrid. Wigfrid, in addition to Warley, already has built-in damage reduction of 25%. This 25% reduction makes her effectively have 33% more health. She also gets 33% more effective healing because of this damage reduction. In addition, Wigfrid can heal from fighting. At minimum, she heals 0.33 HP a hit, and at max, she can heal 2 HP a hit. So while Wigfrid is fighting, she can acquire between 0.66 HP a second or 4 health a second. Way more than Wormwood or any other character, but the health gain depends on the type of enemy. Bosses only ever really provide the lowest amount of healing, even with the biggest damage weapons. You can kind of mitigate this with her songs. The Heartrending Ballad gives her an additional 0.5 HP per hit, but you're not getting more than 2 HP a second as Wigfrid against bosses. Combining this with the regen of jelly beans and salve, Wigfrid can do around 3.3 to 5.3 health a second. We can even add in the Bat for an additional 13.6 HP a second, meaning Wigfrid can heal around 16 to 18 damage a second, and that is without armor. With her base damage reduction, this makes this healing to be 21.3 and 24 HP a second. Adding in Warley Spice makes these numbers go to 35.5 and 40 HP a second. And finally with the armors, a marble suit of course, Wigfrid can heal between 700 271 and 800 effective HP a second. You can survive 8 fuel weavers attacking you at the same time, but if they stagger their hits, good luck trying to heal outside of that stun lock. Granted, all of this is kind of pointless with all the new planner systems in place. The damage reduction of Spice's and Wigfrid's innate power is still useful against Planner, but there's not many armors that help protect from Planner at the moment. But I thought this video would still be pretty interesting to show off how good healing is, and how being Wigfrid with tank armor and garlic spice effectively gives you 44 times the amount of healing and health. I don't think people really understand how damage reduction works, and how effective healing is with it, but I hope this video helps you understand it a little bit more. I hope you all enjoyed that maximum, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, this has been Terra, and take care.